How's it going, everyone? I am back with another GTA 5 online video, and this one's on how to basically make a lot of money in GTA and somewhere around 2 million or so a day, depending on how long you play for. But let's go ahead and get on into it. So this method, you're gonna need a few things here, and one of them is an arcade, which I am in right now. Doesn't matter which one you have, anyone will work fine. But then once you have an arcade, there's gonna be a little thing that you need, which is called the master control terminal, which is actually part of the arcade that you can buy as like a upgrade or something. But this week it's on sale if you don't already have it, so definitely if you don't have it, pick it up. But this is where it's located inside your arcade, kind of down here in the basement area, and it's this big desk area with all these like monitors and stuff everywhere. But you're gonna need this right here. This is really helpful. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and hop on into our the master control terminal here, and it shows all of your businesses and their stock values and their supply values. So the reason why we're gonna need this is so that we can access our MC businesses and just really anything else, which you're gonna need those businesses to make money. So this is going to not be very helpful for someone who doesn't have the businesses, but trust me, these are really worth the money if you have the money to buy them, because they will make you more money. But what we're going to do here is we've got our cocaine lockup, our counterfeit cash, weed farm, meth lab, and document forgery office. Now those are the five biker businesses, or MC businesses as people might refer them to. And the top three are basically cocaine, counterfeit cash, and meth. The best being cocaine lockup, second best being the meth lab, and then the third being counterfeit cash. Now this week all these businesses are on double money. The biker businesses are. So they all have a pretty high stock value. So as you see here, document forgery, this one is the worst. If you don't already have it, then just kind of leave it be. That one you don't really need to buy. This one's pretty bad. Weed farm, I only have it just because of my nightclub. Same thing with my document forgery office. The only reason I have that for is my nightclub. So like I said, these are the top three right here, these two, and then the meth lab. So what we're gonna do here is let's go ahead and just start up an MC. Alright, so once you do that, we're gonna go ahead and log on in. And if you see here, we've got a few things here. We've got shut down business, buy upgrades, resupply, and sell stock. So do not press shut down business. Just don't do that. What we're gonna do here is go ahead and resupply. Now if your supply level is all the way low and just completely empty, it will cost you $75,000, but mine's about halfway, so it's only gonna cost me $45,000. So if you see here, we got the supplies level and then the stock level, and these businesses take quite some time to not level up, but to fill up and to stock up. But it doesn't take too long, maybe somewhere around 4 or 5 hours or so, I would say. And make sure you always resupply your businesses. So what we're gonna do here is basically, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy supplies real quick. And some people might also wondering, why should I buy supplies when you can just steal supplies and that's free? Well, buying supplies, it's way quicker and it's profitable. If you were to spend about $700 or $75,000 on supplies, just that one bar of supplies will make you probably somewhere close to $200,000 or more just this week. And during a normal week, it's still gonna be really profitable. It's still gonna probably make you an extra like 50,000 or so. But if you come down here to sell stock, as you can see here, I can sell it to Los Santos for $672,000. So that right there, I'm gonna leave that alone, because another point is make sure you always sell with friends, or at least just a friend. It's always good to have, I would say the perfect number for MC businesses is probably 3, because most of the sale missions require like 3 vehicles, and those you're gonna need teammates to do most so that no one just comes by and griefs you. But there's ways to avoid that by just going into a public solo session, as I'm pretty sure many know already. So that's basically that for the MC businesses. kind of the quick rundown, but we're just gonna go ahead and just buy supplies for all of our businesses here. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend another 45,000 on that. Come over here to the meth lab. This one might cost me a little bit more. Yeah, here's what I'm talking about. See how the other ones were 45,000 and this one's got a little bit lower supplies level? That's because, you know, more of it's been used up, and this is gonna cost me 60,000. So let's go ahead and just confirm that purchase. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just leave the wheat farm, just because don't need to do that quite yet. But we're gonna come up here to our bunker now, and this right here is our bunker. We have, as you can see here, we've got many more options. Manage staff, I recommend just have it on manufacturing only. Sell stock is where you'll sell, as last time I showed. And then research, this doesn't really matter to us right now. And then resupply, this is where we're going to get our supplies at. Once again, we've got steal supplies and buying supplies. We're going to always buy supplies. Now, if you don't, for those who are only got like a very small amount of money, like less than $1 million, and you don't have any of the upgrades bought, you see here I've got all 3, so I'm good to go. But if you don't have like any of these upgrades bought, then maybe stealing supplies might be a better route to go. But just take a note that it will take you a long time to resupply, and it's gonna be a lot longer, and you're not gonna be making as much money. So we're just gonna go ahead and buy supplies once more. So now I've got gun running supplies coming, my cocaine, counterfeit cash, and my meth. All those 4 businesses are going to have supplies come to them within 10 minutes. And the way that we're going to be basically making 2 million a day or so is, so this right here, if we go to this, we've got basically 672,000. Alright, and then if we come over here, now this one doesn't have that much stock in it. As you see here, there's only about a quarter or so of the bar filled up. But we've got 176,000, so that's about 800,000 or so dollars that we can make just from selling these businesses. And if we go over here to meth lab and we come to sell stock, there's 142. So now we're already at above $1 million. Alright, and there's also weed farm, which I'm gonna go ahead and just click on this. Weed farm would get us another 300,000, so we're at basically 1.4, 1.3, somewhere around there, just from our MC businesses. But our gun running, our bunker, if I was to press sell stock, right now, with it only being about a little bit more than halfway, I can already sell it for just 600K. But when this is filled up all the way, it will be 1 million that I can sell it for. So therefore, I would be making greater than 2 million. And that's just with the gun running and cocaine lockup and all that stuff. You know, so you could possibly even make more money if you were to do nightclub or something. But then you might be wondering, well, if all my businesses right now have supplies and I don't have anything else to do with them right now, and they're just making stuff, what do I do now in GTA? Well, why do we need an arcade for? Here's part 2 of this basically. While all of those businesses are resupplying and just going up in stock and stuff, if you have an arcade, well then you can basically start up a casino heist. As you see here, I've got a big con with artwork, and I've done basically all the missions, and I could basically make another $1 million if I wanted to. So if you were to do this, basically the entire week that the MC businesses or biker businesses are on double money, then you would be making somewhere around 3 million or so a day, 2 million, 3 million a day. And if you do that for all 7 days, you'd be making 15 million or so, around there. So just for those to think about that, 15 million just from legitimate, just, you know, doing the stuff in the game, playing, doing whatever. And that's pretty good, you know, amount of money to make within that period of time. So we're gonna go back to our MCT here, and if you look here, the blue bar is your stock value and the green is the supplies. So that's how you can always check, just real quick, be like, oh yeah, my business is ready to be sold if this blue bar is all the way filled up. If it's empty, then there's really nothing in there. Like for example, my cocaine here is about to be filled up probably once this supplies bar goes all the way down. It'll probably be ready to go. But once you buy supplies, don't just like turn off your PlayStation or close the application, or else the supplies will never come. But you can just go ahead and disband or retire from your CEO once you have bond supplies, and you can also go from a different session to a new one, and the supplies will still get to your businesses. Just whatever you do not close your game or turn off your PlayStation. But as I said, you can just basically do the casino heist stuff as those businesses are all going, and you'll be able to make a couple $1 million a day. Now, also, I know some people probably like to do their casino heist missions in just like a private session or something, which that's alright, but something that you need to know about that is if you're in a private session, like a close friend or just a solo session or invite only, you will not be able to access the MCT here. It'll just say join a public session to access the master control terminal. So you gotta remember that. But basically, that's how you make a couple $1 million a day. Now, just a little thing I want to throw out there again. Make sure you always sell with friends, or at least a friend. If not, you can always just probably jump into a session and just try to ask somebody to help you. Because you don't want somebody just to come by and blow up all your stock when you're selling your business and for you to lose all your stuff. But if that does somehow happen and you can't like really help it or defend it, then all you gotta do is find a new session, and only like a little bit of your stock will go away. And if you have supplies, that'll just go back up real quick, and you'll be ready to sell again like 20-30 minutes later. So basically, the money of the all these businesses, as I said, was about 15 million or so during the entire week. So I don't think it'll be too challenging if you just stay on your game, keep it rolling, pay attention to what you're doing, and probably make a lot of money. So I hope this video can be helpful to at least a few people, and I appreciate you guys for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, I would really appreciate that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.